So my other corset I want to introduce is the vest corset. This vest corset is the other corset that I do use alternatively with this corset. And the way I use this, I'll start with the advantages of this. The advantages of this, it takes away the problem that you get with this corset, and that problem is this the back flap you get here on, you know. So this one, because it's a vest, it just gives you a smooth back all round, and it's good to wear under shirts, it's good to wear under tops, it's good to wear under dresses, because it just gives you that smooth back, so people won't even notice you've got anything there, unlike with this one that if you wear it under tight fitting clothes, people notice it. This one is good to wear. And also these ones I think are better for girls like who are anyone who is more than a size 12, UK size 12. So I'm talking about girls who wear anything bigger than large. So this one is really good because I bought this for my mom, and my mom is a size 18 to 20, which is a UK size, and she really, I could see the difference it did for her. Because when I bought her this, it did a lot of back flap for her, and she complained. So I got her this, and it was really nice. The other advantage I have to say about this corset, including this one, is like for some of us who have had children and your boobs have dropped, this corset is kind of like a natural boob lift, you know. It's because it just sits right under your boobs. It kind of gives them a push, you know, like when you wear push-up bra. And this one does it so well because it squeezes your boobs in and then it pushes them up. It gives you a nice lift. And this is the advantage I noticed when I was wearing this corset, and it's the advantage my mother saw. It was like, oh, this corset makes my boobs look really young. And this is someone who's like in her late 50s, and she couldn't believe how much lift this corset did for her boobs. So what I'm talking about is, like you can see the line. It goes right under your boob. So when you tie it, and then this vest squeezes the bit of your boob, so it kind of like gives it a nice, it brings it back together. It's just what you get when you buy a push-up bra, you know, the push-up bra squeezes it and lifts you. So you get this is the advantage of when you use this. So the problem I have with this, this is my corset, the problem I have with it, because I've got quite slim arms, I've got too much room here. But to get rid of that problem, if you have the same problem, most likely you won't, because my arms are slim, not everyone has slim arms. To get rid of that problem, you just have to reduce the size here, up here. So you just have to hold it in like that. So you can do this with your needle and thread. If you've got a sewing machine, you can do that. And you just hold it in so that it's tighter. Because mine is a bit loose, but it's just because I'm slim. So someone else won't have the same problem. So, but for the boob lift, I get that too. I've got a small bust, but it does give me a lift. Imagine if you've got a bigger bust, it gives you a nice lift. So people might think you've gone and done a boob job, you know. So this one, it does the same job as the one I'm wearing, but the advantage with it does cover your back, so it will give you a smooth back and you take away that other problem. But the disadvantage with this one is I can't sleep in this one. When it comes to sleeping, I have to sleep in this one because this one is so hot. I can't sleep in this thing. This thing, even me, I'm not too far to that, but this thing gets me sweating like crazy. When I sleep in it, I'm sweating because it's so hot. These things are made of latex, and the fact that you have to wear it all over your back and everything, I wake up and I'm soaked, you know. So I can only imagine if you're somebody who sweats a lot at night, this is gonna get you sweating, which is a good thing. Some people want to sweat because when you sweat, you know, you're losing all that excess fat and everything, and that means your body's doing something. It's just like going for a workout and you don't sweat. Sweating is good. So if you really want to sweat, wear this thing. It's gonna make you sweat. But personally, this is good to wear during the day. I can't wear this at night because it gets too hot for me and I can't stand it. And this one is good when I have to wear it inside dresses and everything. So sometimes people see my photos on Instagram and they be like, oh, you look good in your clothes, and they don't know I'm wearing this all the time, and this looks good. You can wear this all the time and it won't show. If you get the problem I mentioned about the wrist being too big, but that's my problem because my arms are quite slim, so this kind of quite big for me. you just have to reduce it up here and the problem is solved. I've just not gotten about to do it, but I know what I have to do to get rid of the problem. But this corset is just exactly as this corset. The difference is it's a vest corset, and they do different things, but when it comes to the compression you get, it's just the same. It's just the same. And these are the two corsets I use all the time, and I'll highly recommend them. If you want, I've tried out so many corsets from different manufacturers, and I've tried them, the ones I buy on eBay. I've tried the cheap ones. This one is not really, these two are not really cheap, but they're not as expensive. But let me say they're mid-range, they're affordable. What affordability depends on how much you earn, but personally these are affordable for me, and I sell these corsets. If you want, please contact me. Please contact me on my Instagram. I'll be able to tell you where to get them. They are good quality corsets. I've had this one for 2 years, and I've been wearing it with my first daughter, and I'm wearing it with my second daughter. So for the money I paid, it's worth it because I'm still using it. So if you use something for more than 2 years, it's definitely worth it, you know, because I almost wear this thing every day. I live in it, I sleep in it. I only take it off to wash it. And I've had this one for 1 year, and I only bought this one because I had one before. This one I bought on eBay, which was a cheaper version. It didn't last. After some time, it lost its elasticity, you know, like all the firmness. After the washing it and everything, it became loose. It wasn't firm anymore. The fabric, I could tell it's you know, due to wear and tear, it's just lost it so fast. This one I've had it for a long time. It's still firm. It's just exactly the way I bought it. I don't see any difference. The only difference is I'm wearing it in the last bits, so that means I've really lost a lot of weight here, and it's worked for me. Just contact me and I'll be giving you all the details. But the other thing, how this is going to work for you, is you have to look at your diet. Just wearing a corset every day without doing something about your diet is not going to make you lose weight. You have to do something about your diet. So it's some things work together, like salt and pepper. You have to, you know, you have to look at your diet. Just saying I'm going to wear a corset because the Real Housewives say the corset works. No, I wear the corset, and I do look at my diet too, and both of them work together well for me. And some people wear the waist training corsets when they're going out to the gym to work out, so that they sweat more and everything. It does work. So the diet, the exercise, and the corset to hold your muscles in, it's all a combination. They all work good together. I personally, I don't get time to go to the gym because I've got 2 children and the housework and everything. So I have to find something that works for me, due to my personal circumstances. So everyone out there has got their own personal circumstances. Some people don't have children but they still have weight problems. Some people have children but they have more time and to go to the gym. But if you have to go to the gym, wear it, sweat in it, come back home, have a shower, wear your spare one, sleep in it. If you wear it every day, wear it to work, you will see after, like, if you wear it for 1 whole month, you will see a difference. That you will definitely see at least 4 inches off your waist, you know, because it's worked for me. And if you have to, buy 2 of them if you can afford. But even if you can't afford, buy 2 of them. But the trick is, don't buy the cheap ones, because then the cheap ones, after some time, they just lose it. This one, if you could touch it, the damn thing is solid. Like, I'm using all my energy to pull it apart, and you just can't. The damn thing is solid. It's pure, like latex and everything. And washing it is so easy. I just hand wash it. And I don't have to put it in the machine. Some of these things don't need machines because the machines ruin them, because this is it's latex, and I just soak it in normal water with detergent, and I just come and wash it a bit, and it's okay, because you're wearing underclothes. Apart from the sweat from your skin, it doesn't get in contact with any dirt. So washing them is easy and they last. So this is a video about the corsets. If you need one of these, don't hesitate to contact me. For all my African girls, if you're living in Kenya, in Uganda, and the rest of East Africa, I've got these there. And if you contact me, I've got my salespeople there. They'll be able to get you these, and I can guarantee this thing's gonna last you for years. It's not something you're gonna buy. I don't sell cheap crap. I'm not a cheap girl. Thanks for watching.